Well, when your cable bill goes up, it's not a very good feeling, is it? I mean, this thing keeps, sometimes those cable bills go up and up. No one likes paying more than they have to, especially when it comes in the form of sneaky fees or some added surcharges.
I know, sometimes you don't even know about them. And all of those fees, they add up and they tend to make people mad. I know they make me mad. They make you mad?
Frustrated, yeah.
Frustrated. So why don't people get angry about the high fees they're paying on their retirement accounts? Omaha's retirement strategist Daryl Bryant knows how important this topic is. Today, we're touching on it a little more.
Yeah, Daryl is one of the area's leading financial advisors. He hosts a weekly retirement radio show in Omaha that airs Saturday mornings on 1110 KFAB. And he helps folks in Omaha make the financial transition into retirement. Good to see you, Daryl. How are you doing?
Good to be here. Thank you.
Good to see you. You know, listen, most people out there can relate to their cable bill going up, right?
Sure.
I mean, it seems like it happens all the time. You get a new bill, you look at it, you're like, what? How did that happen? But when it comes to retirement and when it comes to your money, is that common to see that?
Most people that come in the office have no idea what they're paying in fees. They might be paying 2.5% or 3%. I've had folks come in the office that are paying as high as 5.2% is the highest I've ever seen.
5.2%.
Wow.
That's exactly right. The average American will pay about $138,000 in fees during their lifetime, $138,000 in fees. So the idea is to reduce those fees. Would you know, I was shopping for tires yesterday, having some work done on my car. I mean, I'm nickel and diming. How much am I going to pay here? Could I save a couple of bucks? Nobody knows. Nobody pays attention to what they're paying in fees.
Right.
And bothers to ask. And the thing is that fees in my business, fees come at you from two different angles. Fees come at you from the guy across the table. So if you ask him what you're paying, he's going to say, well, you're paying 1% or whatever. But what he may not actually tell you, and he's not obligated to because you got a prospectus, right, is the mutual funds that he may be sending your money to are charging you a fee as well. Okay, so that might be another 1 or 1.2%. So, well, now you're immediately up to 1.2%. And then if you have some trading costs, et cetera, in your account, if you're buying individual stocks and bonds, well, those come with fees with a full service brokerage. So it doesn't matter if it's a 401k, an individual guy right there at the table, you're probably paying in the mid-twos, typically, all in, and nobody really realizes that.
You think $138,000 in fees? I mean, that's a couple nice cars there. Vacation
real nice.
time,
Yeah, so
maybe get
here's
a
the thing.
condo.
If you, I'm gonna have you guys zoom in on this. If you could simply cut your fees in half, you could. Here's a few things I just jotted down last night. What if with $65,000, what if you could retire a little earlier? What if you could, with $60,000, you could probably do your kitchen and bath, right?
Real nice.
Right at
Yeah.
retirement.
Nice, yeah.
That would be $65,000 would be 13 years of $5,000 vacations.
Wow.
What if you were to go out and buy an RV? Or worst case is, what if you go out and you have the you simply gift to your favorite charity? We had a lady in this week that her main thing is not an income plan. She just wants to make sure everything she has worked for so long goes to her charity and one of her only son.
Sure.
But these are things with $65,000. That's a lot of money. That's just if you just cut your fees in half.
Yeah.
And we do it all week long.
So how do you know?
common.
How do you know
Yeah,
if you're
how do you
paying high
know?
fees? And I get these statements, you know, from my guys or my different investments. How do you know that you're paying too high in fees?
Well, you need to do an x-ray. You know, we'll run a Morningstar report for you. A Morningstar report, highly respected data gathering entity, will tell us what you're paying in fees, how much risk you have, pretty much anything that's going on in your portfolio, exactly what your positions are, and your implosion potential. If we were to have a repeat of 2008, what would you be up against? How much could this portfolio decline in a period of a 1 year, such as 2008? This is really, really important data, but these fees will absolutely eat you alive. There's no reason to pay all those fees. That $65,000 is going to go somewhere. Why not keep it in your hands?
Well, for sure, you earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
The fee X-ray, is that part of what you're talking about here? It is you want to analyze those, and the fee X-ray breaks down all those fees. Is that what you're talking about here?
Yeah, the fee X-ray is going to tell us, again, everything that you are paying, down to the penny. And then all we have to know from there is we can call the advisor and say, well, what are you charging across the table? Because once we know what you're charging across the table, and then we add on the auxiliary fees, now we know what your total cost is for the year.
Well, you bring in specials for our viewers, which is fantastic. And today, if you are interested, and if you're one of the first, or the next 7 callers, D. Bryant Retirement Strategies will do a fee X-ray for you, free of charge. So you're not, you don't have to pay a fee to get that fee X-ray done.
Right, no fees on the fee X-ray. And you might be shocked at the amount of money you're losing to fees. And here's the number to call right now, 402-932-2141.
Once again, that's 402-932-2141 to see if you qualify for a complimentary fee x-ray. Again, that's the next 7 people, so you're going to want to hop on that.
Yeah, are people surprised at the savings after these fee x-rays?
People are shocked at how much they're paying in fees. And I would say, I'm going to guess maybe 1 in 100 knows really what they're paying in fees, although they might think they know. It's always an eye-opener. So yeah, come on in, we'll do that for you, and it'll be it's just a good thing to know. I mean, if you're paying 2.3%, that'd be $2,300 per $100,000.
Sure.
If a $500,000 portfolio is $11,500 per year, $11,500.
$11,000 a year.
If your advisor says, I'm not charging you 1%, I'm charging you $11,500.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that would raise an eyebrow. Okay,
Yeah.
so you need.
They don't put it in those terms, though, Daryl. They don't put it in those terms. DBryantRetirementStrategies.com for more information. 932-2141. Again, first 7 callers for that free fee x-ray. Daryl, thanks for your time today.
Great
Thank
info.
you.
Great info. Thank you.
Guest of the morning.